Push rhymes, I pin down paper crimes. Write about street life, call it paper crimes. Like Tony throwing up signs. I push rap lines, make another dime, call it paper crimes. Push rhymes, I pin down paper crimes. Write about street life, call it paper crimes. Like Tony throwing up signs.
Sup? Dope.
Number 15.
Oh.
Near miss. It's safe to assume that when somebody is standing on train tracks, staring down an oncoming train, they're either crazy or sadly looking to end their life.
Well, what I'm saying.
The question is exactly at hand in this footage, taken in India, published in May of 2017. The footage shows a train steadily making its way down the track when a mother and her daughter decide that's the best time to book it across.
That means either the daughter was in cahoots or the mom was in cahoots. Or both of them was in cahoots. Because why would you wait until the train got hella close to the point where it's like you kissing Satan? Like you kissing, like what the, why would you that lets me know that both of them are sus hoots. And they was ready to end everything. Because you can see a train, you know, I want to say you can see a train coming from like miles. If you can't see a train, that's you know, that's, oh, I don't want to say miles. A couple of yards, right? Not a couple of yards. You know what I mean? Like, you can see a train. You have enough time to see a train and get the hell out the way. If you can't see the train, then you can definitely hear the train. If you can't hear the train, you can definitely feel the vibrations from the train. Basically, what I'm saying is, you know when the train is coming. So why would you wait until the last second? Sasu.
Slow down as they reach the other side,
Jesus.
while the train, fast approaching, starts blaring its horn to warn them to get the heck out of the way. Instead, the mother and daughter remain on the track, walking casually toward the train,
Wow.
before veering off to the right in what appears to be the last second.
Jesus.
Why would you tempt your own fate, and even worse, the fate of your child?
What I'm saying.
By walking this fine line between life and passing on, one can only guess. As myself and most in the comments agree, this could have ended terribly. Number 14. Ghost in Korea. Ghost investigations are even scarier in another language. In this video posted to YouTube in December of 2018, ghost investigators attempt to infiltrate an abandoned house that we can only guess is haunted. At least it looks that way. While exploring the home, the investigator keeps hearing things moving, debris being unsettled, and from the way he's jerking his camera around, it seems he's sensing movements around him.
Really?
What is in this home with him? The place appears as though someone just picked up and left. It's covered with debris and looks like it was abandoned in a state of chaos. While creeping around some upstairs room, the ghost investigators appear to sense someone or something, and that something grabs a hold of him. It's clear he's struggling with a force in the home. He tussles with it and for a moment is dragged backwards by the force before he escapes, racing out of there like his life depends on it, which it probably does. What is going on in this video? Is there any explanation as to what pulled this ghost investigator backwards? It certainly looks real to me. For fear of knowing, don't answer. After all, I don't think 99% of people could handle the answer.
어딨어?
It's like the spirit said, oh, that ass is nice. Let me go ahead and, I don't need the condom. I don't need the condom. Now we good. Grabs him by the shoulders. Yeet! Bring that ass here.
Number 13. Kuyang Dayak. The origins of this video are mysterious, and the footage even more so. Published to YouTuber Chibonk182, the short clip is entitled Kuyang
Oh,
Dayak.
God damn.
The video shows what appears to be a beast human behind a cage. The creature seems to have an animalistic body, although no animal on Earth has ever looked like this.
Oh my God, I can't.
Its white face is that of a human male.
I can't look at
with
it.
Long, shaggy brown hair. The face looks perturbed by chit-chatting of the onlookers, to say the least, but it just continues to lie there on the blue flowered sheet, its limbs moving slightly. Also known as the Krasu in Cambodian mythology, and Krasu in Laos, the Kuyang spirit is ubiquitous across the folklore of Southeast Asia. The figure appears with the head of a woman, with its internal organs trailing below her. Is that what it is meant to be? If not, then what in the world is it? A thing of myth and legend or not? This clip does one thing right. It makes you shudder in horror. Number 12. Ghost Dad.
What?
If you've lost a loved one, you might sometimes feel that their spirit is still with you. And if you're anything like TikToker E to the R to the ICA, you might find video proof that this is actually true. Erica R. 1971 posted this ghostly video to the site Reddit.
My God.
So my security picked this up tonight. My dad passed on November 26, and I wonder if it's him. The footage shows a ghostly figure pass by, floating casually past the security camera. The figure is white and vapor-like, appearing across the scene.
If that was my dad, I would have been like, you know you're dead, right? Like, you're just walking around here as if you're still alive. Like, you have no idea that you're dead. You know you're dead, right? You're dead. You're dead!
Right to left. If Erica is right, and this is in fact her father's spirit, what is he trying to tell her? Does he just want to comfort her by making his presence known?
Pause.
It does not look like CGI to me, so I think this video is 100% real. In Erica's place, would you feel comforted by a ghost?
No.
Number 11. Don't raid the fridge. If you like to scrounge for snacks at night, this video will have you second guessing that midnight snack. Posted to Reddit by Better Than Better, the home security footage reveals a dark and seemingly empty kitchen at night. Around 30 seconds in, a man trudges in and opens the fridge to get a snack. While the man is standing at the fridge, drinking something, watch the teddy bear on the kitchen table. It starts moving ever so slightly, bobbing up and down, but that's not all. When the man closes the fridge and turns to leave, the baby walker next to the table does this, confused about whether he saw what he thinks he saw. The man doesn't take his eyes off the baby walker as he leaves the room, but he returns a short time later, his wife by his side, presumably to explain what happened, as he's indicating that
That mother clucker Winnie the Pooh is in CAHOOTS. Winnie the Pooh in CAHOOTS. That's not my boo. I don't know. So. Oh, FYI, this video may cut off like the camera because I don't have a charger. So, like, yeah. So if it you know what I mean? If it cuts off, it cuts off. I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna try to record what I can. But the mother clucker Winnie the Pooh is in CAHOOTS because he's moving the junk. He's moving the stroller or whatever that thing is. Jesus. See what I mean? Teddy bears, stuffed animals, just no. Dolls, nope.
walker moved of its own accord. The teddy bear falls
Oh
over,
my God.
or rather seems to fly backwards. As the wife jumps out of the room and the man approaches the bear, two of the chairs tucked under the table spring out simultaneously. If that isn't enough to scare you out of your own home, I don't know what is. I believe dealing with an incident like this is something 99% of people couldn't handle. Number 10. Watts family ghosts. The story of the Watts family is a terrible and horrific incident most are familiar with, and which I've talked about a couple times in videos. But this footage is a little different. As many of you know, Chris Watts took the lives of his pregnant wife and 2 daughters in Frederick, Colorado in August of 2018.
My condolences.
It's a horrifying event that appears to have called up some terrible energy within the Watts family home. Posted to YouTube by Conjure Queen Tours, who states that she's a medium, psychic, and empath in her comments. This footage purports to show ghostly images and EVP picked up by police cameras within the Watts family home. From figures in the mirrors to giggling girls, the cops come across some eerie things inside the home. According to some in the comments, many cultures cover mirrors when there's a passed away person in the home, as they believe the souls can get trapped in mirrors and thereafter never leave. Is that what's happening here? Most in the comments agree that they feel unsettled just watching the video. Others say you can feel the negative energy in the house, and it feels alive. More even admit that this video left the hairs standing up on the back of their neck. The police as well appear to feel it as they search the home, first for clues, and later when they were called by neighbors who claimed a female intruder had entered the premises. YouTuber Miss So Is Your Face writes, I've never seen a video where you can feel the energy. Wow. Can you feel it? I certainly can. Number 9.
Better feel this condom.
Invader. When a video begins with an apparent on candlelight, coupled with a chant of, I will not fear the clown, you know you're in for a treat, posted by YouTuber Mo Vlogs in November of 2017, the super upbeat video turns dark when the trio do a seance around a ring of candles to summon the clown. At first, nothing happens. The group blows the candles out, overjoyed that no clown turned up. They decide not to play around with Halloween voodoo anymore, but as they're walking through the home, don't look over their shoulder, oblivious to the home invasion happening behind them.
You got it.
The trio calls it a day, but this initial clown spotting is not the end of it, as Natalia is reversing out of the driveway. Here he is again in the bright red of the brake lights. This time they aren't oblivious to the clown. The sighting causes them to race inside, where they lock all the doors and attempt to hide. But as it turns out, you can run, but you can't hide. The clown is at the door again, silhouetted in the foggy glass. While this was most likely a prank by one of his friends, for those of us with chlorophobia, aka the fear of clowns, it is no joke.
That's a thing? What did he say? Chlorophobia? Something like that. I got that shit. I've been had that. What you talking about? It should be called clown phobia. I think he called it something else. But whatever he said, that's what I got. Among millions. Jesus.
Lot Stephen King. Number 8. Virginia home intrusion. People can be equally, if not more, frightening than the spirit world, and this video is proof. Posted by NBC4 Columbus in June of 2017. The video description reads, a suspect has been taken into custody in connection to the incident that occurred at Woodbend Cove in Winfield, West Virginia on Thursday. The incident in question is caught in the surveillance footage, a gentle reminder that our life can be taken right out from under us. The video shows a woman enter a home, calling out a greeting before racing into the home. She is first seen running upstairs, where she grabs several things, placing them into a big bag at the bottom of the steps, before running around to gather more valuables. She lugs a bag full of stuff into the living room, throwing it on the couch in order to detach the DVD player from the TV. She struggles significantly with it, yanking on multiple cords trying to remove it. Once she does, she shoves everything into the bag, and as she continues to collect electronics, someone, presumably her backup, is heard from a walkie-talkie or other device, likely informing her about the situation outside.
There's a guy what? Okay.
She continues to gather stuff, after which she asks her partner if things are clear to come out, and the response is somewhat inaudible.
Am I good to come out?
I'm the type of person that if I was to get robbed, excuse me for my language, but I'm the type of person that like, y'all know me, but y'all don't know me like that. Y'all know me, But y'all don't know me like that. First, okay, I could probably handle this. Keep it real, 100%. Keep it blunt. If I was getting robbed and I was in a house, first of all, I would run. Obviously, I would haul ass. Right, that's first and foremost. But if I was like a natural badass and I knew I was getting robbed in the house, I don't know, I would be somewhere in the house where you can see me, but it'll be a like enough distance. Basically, I would just be like, I would scare the shit out of you. You have no idea I'm in the house. I would just pop out of nowhere and be like, "What's up, nigga?" And then the rest is history. But me, nah. I mean, cause I don't know, like the badass in me would do that, but the bitchness in me would haul ass like a motherfucker. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
In the end, she makes off with 2 large, trash can-sized bags of stuff, along with whatever she's managed to jam into her purse. She yells at her partner to pull it up before leaving with the getaway driver.
Yeah, pull it up.
Or I would be at the front door.
Hurry up.
I would be at the front door. So when you leave, I'm right there.
News reported by Metro News indicates that the suspect and the getaway driver were identified after the home was gutted of $5,000 worth of possessions between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Many in the comments are more than surprised by these brazen actions, with YouTuber Susan Appleby writing, "She should try and rob some brain cells next time." Couldn't agree more. Number 7. La Llorona, a very similar sounding shriek to the so-called cougar. This one claims the sound is coming from none other than a monster from traditional Latin America folklore known as La Llorona. According to legend, La Llorona was the unloved mother of her 2 sons. Her husband loved his sons more than her, and also had an affair with another woman, causing La Llorona to break. She is said to have taken the lives of her 2 boys in a river in a rage, following them in grief by taking her own alongside their bodies.
Jesus.
Now she wanders the earth in search of the souls of her sons. The terrifying wailing of her grief is heard throughout Latin America. Those who hear her cries are said to face misfortune or even have their lives taken. So maybe just to be on the safe side, turn down the volume for this one.
Are you shitting me?
Published to YouTube in September of 2018, the horrifying demonic scream at the start of the video definitely doesn't sound human. In fact, it makes you want to urge whoever is filming to get someplace safe, fast. Instead, he films outside on...
Yeah, you hear that? You're clocked. But if you used to have the, what is it? The Adidas 1300s, you'll be good. Like, you'll be safe. She's not gonna touch you. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to cut off this camera, and then I'm gonna start a new one. I'm gonna record like a new, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna cut this camera off, right? In hopes and fear that when my phone dies and I recharge it back up, that I don't want this footage right here to be gone. So I'm gonna save this, right? So I'm gonna turn it off. And then I'm going to start a new video. Because I don't want to record this whole thing. And right before I end the video, this video cuts off. And now it's like I just recorded for nothing. Because I can't re-react to it. Because that'd be a fake reaction. But Jesus. But I'm going to cut this off and then I'm going to start a new one. So.
Rain-filled streets at night as La Llorona screeches demonically in an animalistic cry. Shortly after, a more human-like women's weeping is heard.
Wow, that is so clear.
The man approaches the phantom voice in the darkness, It's difficult to make out a figure in all this, but he speaks to her, and she responds, which makes one think this is a real human woman making these sounds, not La Llorona after all.
¿Tienes dulce? ¿Tu esposa?
She's
After
sus.
a while of the man chatting back and forth with her,
Sus.
and then answering his radio, the woman falls silent. Barry in the comments says, I understand Spanish. She seems to have multiple personalities. Was that inhuman sound made by a human person? Someone with multiple personalities? Perhaps someone possessed? Or is this La Llorona in the flesh?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Number 6.
Jesus.
Goblin Shark. If you only knew what was lurking beneath the waters, would you even want to dip a toe in? I guarantee you this video will keep you land-bound. Known as the Goblin Shark, this creepazoid creature extends its jaw out of its body and snaps it back when catching food. Take a look at this madness in action, posted by the Discovery Channel Southeast Asia in June of 2016. The shark is seen chomping a diver in the depths of the ocean, its jaw extending, just as the narrator describes. The narrator notes that this particular goblin shark is a juvenile, so its teeth weren't strong enough to fully penetrate the diver's wetsuit. Next time, though, this diver might not be so lucky.
Luckily, it was a juvenile with immature teeth that could barely penetrate the wetsuit. Had it been a 16-foot-long adult, it could have done some serious damage.
Remember that
Oh, I was like-
to risk a deep dive into the uncharted territory.
Bro, you see, first of all, I was like, who voices this? Then I realized it was probably from like the Discovery Channel, Southeast Asia. This is what I'm talking about like the ocean and like we don't know everything that's in the ocean. What the hell? Like, what the hell? What the hell is that? I know he said what it is, but I'm just saying, like, what the hell is that, bro? Like, that really looks like it doesn't belong on this planet. It's almost like that shark, whatever, came from like literally the bottom of the ocean, like the bottom, like the bottom, like the yeah, right? And it's like every once in a blue moon or whatever, or like every once in a, you know what I mean? Like every once in a while, there's a thing that goes down. Like there's a thing. There's several hundreds of like sea animals that we don't know about. That you know what I mean? That we don't know about. That they don't know us, right? It's like a mother clock gets you down and be like, all right, well, we have a blue moon. He's looking at his options. Oh, you can go ahead. You can go up. Go ahead. No. You're not going nowhere. You have to wait for another blue moon. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like every once in a blue moon, a sea animal that we never heard of, or a sea creature that we never heard of, right, comes from out of nowhere, from the depths, the bottom of the ocean. What did SpongeBob call it that one day? I think SpongeBob went somewhere in the bottom of the ocean, but like those sea creatures was totally weird. What? He went the dark, no, not the abyss. Oh gosh, SpongeBob went to like the bottom of the ocean, and it was some weird looking not people, but like sea animals, not sea animals, sea creatures, Jesus. And they had like a little glowing joint. Oh, what was it? Because it's like that, low-key. Like the bottom of the ocean is equivalent to like that time SpongeBob went to the bottom of the ocean. See, now I gotta look it up because I don't know. know what it's called.
What is it? It's taking up so much time. Bottom of the sea. Bikini bottom. Is it rock bottom?
Y'all know what I'm talking about. But, alright. Yeah, I'm wasting too much. Let's go.
Of the world's oceans. This is scary enough to see just in this video. I couldn't imagine what it must have been like in real life. Number 5, cougar call.
What?
When you're in the middle of the woods, alone and defenseless, the last thing you want...
I was not thinking, when he said cougar call, obviously it's an animal, but... Now, I know he's talking about an animal, but I thought, because it's late, I'm a little horny right now. So when he said cougar, I was thinking about an actual cougar. You know what I mean? Like one of them old heads. Not old, just middle aged. Which, I mean, I clucked a cougar before. Wasn't bad. She was actually nice. That's pretty nice.
Here is this.
Oh my God!
This horrifying sound, according to its uploader, is a cougar mating call, but what it sounds like is a woman shrieking for her life in fear or inexplicable horror, coupled with the moaning horn-like sound of an unknown creature. If you hadn't been told this was a cougar, how would you feel hearing this in the middle of the woods?
My soul is coming out my body. Oh my God.
It's more horrifying knowing that it is a cougar, as it might just go for your face. Redditor Eli uses Reddit, shares his opinion, saying, hearing this without thinking it's a cougar would honestly make me blank myself, with many in the thread agreeing with that summatation. Others liken the sound to a woman having her life taken, while some think it sounds like a zombie breakout or a banshee. Further in the thread, however, Redditor The Lil Hedgehog claims that this
is like the definition of being... Ow! I bit my tongue. Ow! Jesus! Oh, God! Okay. So, no, this is the definition of, like, being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Obviously, he's in a cluck zone, right? He's in the wrong place at the wrong time because a cougar is horny. You know? They trying to cluck something. Or another cougar. So, there's no cougars around. But you're the only one that's around. Just, you're at the wrong place at the wrong time. There's no other cougars around. And you're the only one that can be, you know, penetrated. That's not a good look. And I highly doubt that cougar has a condom. Just saying. Better brace for impact. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Jesus.
Sound is not in fact a cougar, but rather really is the sound of a woman shrieking from some police body cam footage, which has been dubbed into the video. Does anyone familiar with animal sounds know what a cougar shriek actually sounds like? Whether or not it's a cougar, I'd have to agree that if I heard this noise in the forest, I would surely panic. Number 4. Apparition in the window. When you visit a place that's notoriously haunted, don't expect to be disappointed. Posted to YouTube by Corndictive, the uploader writes of this clip, watch the very top window of the house. That flash didn't happen when we were taping this, and none of us know what it is. There were no cars out when this happened. The top window in question is that of the Glenmore Mansion. This clip necessitates a little background on the spooky place. As it turns out, many of the historical sites of Jefferson County, Tennessee are crazy haunted. Glenmore Mansion was built in 1799. It belonged to a family for a century and was later bought up by Mr. Milton Preston Jarnigan, who named the house after his first son who passed away as an infant. The home was in the Jardigan family for a further century. Over the course of more than 2 centuries, passing in this old home were bound to occur, resulting in the haunting of these hallowed grounds. According to some legends, the house is like an Escher drawing in that the exterior windows are more in number than the interior windows. Others also suggest the home's height changes, although some say the mega mansion has 15 rooms across 5 stories.
Oh my God.
Other sites reporting there are 27 rooms. When the mansion falls dark, visitors claim there's a presence roaming around the home. But don't worry, the presence is benevolent. Some believe it to be the ghost of a local historian, Thomas Roach. When alive, Roach claimed that if ever a ghost was found there, it would be him. But one of the creepiest sightings happened outside the mansion altogether. A young girl is often seen walking along the estate's road at night in the darkness. From unexplained sounds to shadows in the mirrors, the mansion has had its fair share of ghastly ghosts. Tours of the home are routine, but once the lights are out and the house has been abandoned for the night, some say a light turns on.
Well, my phone died. That's why it just ended like that. So we're just gonna run it back a little bit.
Darkness. From unexplained sounds to shadows in the mirrors, the mansion has had its fair share of ghastly ghosts. Tours of the home are routine, but once the lights are out and the house has been abandoned for the night, some say a light turns on in the attic. This Victorian gem of a house seems so perfectly cookie-cutter that it's the perfect place for a haunting, and the unsettling nature of the home is confirmed by this video. The crew focuses in on an upstairs window where they see lights or a flash of white and something moving inside. Can you spot it? Whether you believe in ghosts or not, you probably wouldn't want to be in Glenmore Mansion when the lights turned on. Number 3. Banana Tree Ghost. Every culture has its own folklore, but the Banana Tree Ghost of Asia is particularly creepy. Posted to the Chills Narrator subreddit, we've seen banana tree ghosts in the past, but this one is extra spooky. Alien Angel writes, Ghost Girl crying in a banana tree patch. It is unbelievable what happens towards the end. Traditionally, the ghost hides out in wild banana trees and is with a green complexion, full black hair, and bright red lips. She remains incognito there until full moon drives her out of the darkness, which is when she is made visible at night. Often she is seen standing without touching the ground. Her lower half is represented as not solid, but wispy, like an extension from the trunk of the tree itself. Apart from the tree's fruits being inedible, many don't grow this type of banana tree in their compounds or homes because of their haunted nature. This is also why if you cut a banana tree from the clump in Thailand, it's seen as a bad omen, while the witch is believed to be for the most part a good witch, even going so far as to offer food to Buddhist monks who pass her by. With this bit of background, take a look at this video. The Wailing Witch is clearly visible in this banana tree. Her long black hair and light green shirt seen amongst the giant banana leaves. What isn't clear is why she's crying like this. Or is that crying coming from the person viewing the witch? Is it a cry of fear? The viewer doesn't have to be afraid for long, as the witch soon vanishes, flashing up out of the tree and out of sight. While some in the comments say this is surely a witch, others aren't so sure. Redditor Pete318 shares his own personal view, writing, there are some areas where spirit people congregate, and you can tell these areas by several things you feel when near them. Whether you believe in the haunting of nature or not, this video is proof that there are some things out there that will forever remain a mystery. Number 2, the silhouette in the sunlight. You know when you're nonchalantly taking video, panning across the room, and this happens? This short clip posted to YouTube by Baku DD is
Where'd she go?
a jump scare.
Where'd she go?
It'll have you jumping scared anyway. As the woman films her apartment with a blurry camera, she pans around to a hallway that appears to be filled with sunlight, perhaps by a window backlighting the area, and there stands a tall, looming figure that apparently shouldn't be there at all.
You got it!
The woman's frightened reaction. The woman shrieks, and the shot moves sideways as she jumps in fright. When she pans back to the hallway, the figure is gone. This is either a fantastic fake or the real deal. Whether you think it's legit or not, it's probably something you wouldn't want to witness in the flesh.
Hell no.
Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills, and I hope you're enjoying my...
Quick question. I know this is random as hell, but I already have like a lawsuit about to happen with Walmart. But some of y'all know that I work at Chipotle, and they deleted some of my hours. That's a lawsuit, right? That's a lawsuit? I feel like it is. Yeah.
The new video
right?
we upload every Tuesday. Number 1, Petrifying Barn Dweller. When you hear something outside and you don't know what it is, it's probably best not to go in search of it.
What I'm saying.
YouTuber Leviathan did in January of 2020 writing, we've been hearing chilling sounds from barn, and we decided to investigate. What we've seen lurking in there was petrifying. Is there someone who is able to identify the creature? The video shows the pair walking through the darkness in the woods at night. They enter a wooden barn and are shortly met by this terrifying rattling howl.
Okay, alright.
When the thing starts banging around the barn, the pair of thrill seekers don't stay long enough to find out what was making that noise. Who can blame them? Would you want to face whatever is making this sound? In the nighttime darkness? Me neither. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because we upload new countdowns every Tuesday and Saturday. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of our other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy.
The one that I'm really stuck on would have to be the Winnie the Pooh jump. I mean, I'm browsing. Yeah. That was like that really took the cake for me. Number 11. Wow, and that's my number. That's my angel number too. But that's crazy because like you have a whole sus Winnie the Pooh stuffed animal, right? And then that, I'm pretty sure, I guarantee you, 100%, I put this on everything, that motherfucker moved a little car seat baby jump. And then the chair. Oh, God. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy because you ever like think you experienced some paranormal stuff, right? But then like it's different when you actually see it with your own eyeballs in person. Like you think you see something, like you think you see something, but like maybe you tripping. But then when you look dead at the paranormal activity that's going on in real time, in person, with your own eye sockets, that's a whole different feeling. It really is. Jesus. That makes me, I think of Winnie the Pooh now as totally different. Like my feels and how I feel about Winnie the Pooh totally change for the worse forever. No, there's nothing nobody can ever say or do to make me like and love Winnie the Pooh. That's out the window. He messed that all up. That Llorona, whatever he said. Number 7. Llorona, whatever. But then there was the actual physical person. Now that I kind of believe because like spirits do have a tendency of going inside real people. So I have a fart. Sorry. What? Huh? Oh, excuse me. Of going in real people. So yeah. Nah. I find that, yeah, that can be real. That yeah. But the person that was recording that whole video for number 7, I'm sorry. My condolences. I just want to say that in advance. Not really in advance because the video already happened. My condolences. Number 5, with the whole cougars. I was about to take cougar. For the whole cougar situation, yeah, there's no other cougars around. I don't think there's any other animals around. It's just you and the cougar is horny as hell. What do you think is going to happen? It kind of works out better because, first of all, you're going to be clucked. Literally, you're going to be clucked. You're going to be shredded up. You're going to be beaten. You're going to be scratched up. You're going to be bitten. You're going to be all that. You'll be clucked up. But then you're really going to be clucked up because the cougar is horny. Wow. Jesus, you got clucked. You about to get clucked up 2 times. 2 times. IHOP has a meal that's on their menu called 2 times. I don't know why I said it, but yeah. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.